This as well that I've never mentioned anywhere else. For people who don't know, we made a beautiful track. Shout out to Stethoscope, Uste. We sampled a Josh Groban classic called Remember When It Rained.
Yeah.
We did things the right way, man. And shout outs to Mr. Leslie Sidibe at the time. He was our lawyer and helping us. And, you know, we're going back and forth with the overseas people, Abantu Baga Josh Groban. And we had planned to release an album in November that year. I think it was 2006. We started hitting up Josh Groban's people around end of June.
Sure.
July, August, September, October. Joe, up until a point where we're supposed to release this. It's now festive season.
Yeah.
And we started taking it to radio. We decided, these people are not coming back. Let's just release this thing.
Sure.
We released that thing. As soon as we released Remember When It Rained,
Yeah.
they immediately came back to us because we're also getting pressure from Abu Faisal. There used to be a very big music store or music group in the country, not Musica, but a group called Reliable Warehouse.
Yes, I remember
It was
Reliable.
owned by Faisal, you
Yeah.
know, and they used to sell physical CDs and cassettes and records.
Sure.
Shout outs to those who've been collecting records from back in the day. I'm even thinking of Kohino back in the day in the streets of Johannesburg. So I've always been a music collector. So anyway, we thought we want to get permission from those guys. When time went on, we decided, let's release this. They
Sure.
came back to us, cease and desist, or whatever they call it in legal language. We had to stop everything.
Stop playing the song.
We had to, get back all the copies but because it was already out and because when it hit radio, it became an instant hit.
Yeah.
We're like, what are we going to do, guys?
Yeah.
We already have a hit.
Yeah.
And then somebody said, but it's already a hit. Why don't we just, get somebody else to sing it and just pay them that sample fee?
Yeah.
Musicians sometimes do a session fee wherein I can choose and say, I'm going to sing, but I want to be a part of the song. Don't pay me anything. I want part of the royalties. I want to play the long game.
Sure.
Or there's just musicians who just do, what do they call it? Session. Sure. Even guitarists or pianists, or I can just come and contribute in your song.
Sure.
And you just pay me and I'm out of it. I don't have any ownership in that song.
Sure.
I just did my session.
Sure.
And you paid me for it and I'm out of it. I've got no ownership, nothing.
Sure.
Anyway, that's what we did with a brother called Wade Duplessis. Shout outs to Wade, who came and said, I can do this voice. Actually, I think that was one of the guys we had worked with. I think it was it Chris Palmer? I think it was Chris Palmer who said, I know somebody. He's a white boy.
Sure.
Beautiful, beautiful voice. His name is Wade. He can kill this voice.
Sure.
Exactly as it is, just like Josh Groban. And Wade did a great job.
Sure.
So Wade came, we paid him a session fee. Although later on, Wade came when the song became a hit and he said,
royalties.
Those things happen in the music industry.
Yeah.
But to cut the long story short is, I'm trying to drive to a point where I want to say, whenever you hear Remember When It Rained, little did I know it'll become one of the biggest songs I've ever made. Till today, not even a single cent, not even 1% in publishing. Stethoscope, myself, TS Records, none of us till today are getting paid out of that Remember When It Rained house remix.
Why not?
Yeah, because his people have said no. And they said, actually, for the logo, we're not even going to give you guys 20 or 25% or whatever. We're taking the entire 100% publishing. They refused.
This is Josh Groban's people.
Yeah.
Are they getting paid?
Joe,
For that song,
every
for
time
your
when South
song.
Africa plays Remember When It Rained, it's Josh Groban that's getting paid 100%.
Jeez.
I've never gotten a single cent.
This is scary.
I've never gotten a single cent out of that song. This is scary, yeah. I was young. But also...
You're telling me we can't sit with lawyers now and try and make another deal?
We've done everything the right way.
Yeah.
We probably might if we negotiate. I don't know. But they refused. And over the years, I've always been since the...
It's worth a relook.
Yeah, I think it is. As the social media started becoming bigger, I've always reached out to Josh Groban. Sure. Every time, even Namanje, when I go to my DMs, Josh Groban Utlalang Blutik. I've sent him over 20 messages over the past decade. Josh Groban probably doesn't even know me.
Yeah.
But he just over DJ Spoo in South Africa.
But him and his team are getting paid from your creativity.
And why am
Even though Nacela.
Why am I revealing that information? It goes back to what I was saying to young guys who are doing it now. Make the right decisions, make the right deals as far as your music is concerned. Music's going to live on forever. Even when I pass on, it'll be played even more. And they'll forever make that money.
Sure.
I'm not even making a single cent out of that Remember When It Rained remix. Remember, it wasn't my song, it was his song. So that I'm making those examples so that my mistakes, I've already paid the school fees for you guys. You guys don't have to repeat the same mistakes. Do things the right way. Although we have tried to do things the right way. But till today, I mean, I can imagine how much money I could have made
Jeez.
my publishing just out of that one song.
Jeez.
But I didn't. But those things sometimes